In this video, we will be going over an experiment we have been working on throughout the past week, and we'll also give you our observations and facts about the theory behind it. Our aim of this experiment was to relate the results with the science of kinetic energy, and so here is how we did it.
The experiment we have done is called the nerf gun experiment. Using a nerf gun, we have decided to measure the velocity and the distance of the bullet shot by the nerf gun and try to convert it to the amount of kinetic energy produced. Here is the list of equipment we had to use in order for the experiment. A measuring scale, a nerf gun, 5 nerf gun bullets, a measuring tape, an A4 piece of paper, and a stopwatch.
Masses for each of the bullets. In order to do that, we took the piece of paper and cut out a 4 cm by 4 cm square, then scrunched it up into a tiny ball. We then put it on a measuring scale and it came out with the mass of 0.12 grams. Then we also measured the mass of the bullet, which came out at 1.49 grams. This is what makes up the independent variable, the mass of the bullet. We had 5 bullets with different masses. The first one had 1, the second one had 2, the third one had 3, and so on.
So here is how we did the experiment. As you can see in the video, we put a measuring tape on the ground so that we can measure the distance of the bullet when it was shot. Another thing we've added to the experiment was measuring the speed using the stopwatch, to use that with the distance to find out the velocity. We tried shooting all 5 bullets with different masses and came out with different distances and times.
Okay, go. Yep.
We tried shooting all 5 bullets with different masses and came out with different distances and times. Here you can have a look at the table.
As you can see, each of the bullets had their own distance per seconds, and in order to come out with final results, we converted all of them into centimeters per second. This way we can compare each of the bullets' velocity and find out which was the fastest and the slowest. Finally, we used the velocity to find out the kinetic energy produced by the shot. These are measured in joules, and it represents the amount of kinetic energy produced as it moved through the air after being shot. Looking at the table, we can tell that the first bullet had the greatest kinetic energy, and the last one had the least amount of kinetic energy produced. This means that the heavier the bullet, the less kinetic energy gets produced as it gets released by the gun and moves through the air. So this is the experiment we have done. We have had several attempts to find out the distance and times in order to come out with the velocity. Then we used the velocity in order to find out the amount of kinetic energy produced by it and came out with a conclusion. One negative thing we have realized about this experiment is that the calculations could have been inaccurate, especially when we had to measure the time of the bullets getting shot. So we believe that we could have improved this experiment by using other equipment such as a speedometer so that the information could be more accurate. Right, so that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.